All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about what Andre Ward had to say about Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford, and putting the blame on Errol Spence and Al Haymon for the fight not taking place. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be again in the 147-pound division, where Andre Ward let it be known what he thinks about the Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford negotiations, and his opinions on the matter, I think, are a little bit off, man. But let's talk about what he had to say. Before I do that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're a longtime subscriber and supporter, thank you so much for your support. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos, which we do on the daily basis in both the video and the live stream format. So thank you guys very, very, very much for your support. And again, thank you to the big supporters like my man, Mike Kirkland and John Boy, you guys in the live stream, the whole live stream crew, Deborah Booker. Make sure y'all go check those live streams out with me, become part of the crew. Thank y'all for the support. All right, so let's get into this. Andre Ward talked about the Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford fight. As you know, Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford have been in a protracted negotiation, and as of right now, it appears as if they are at loggerheads, and that the fight is being held up for whatever reason, right? Most people, common sense, know that it has something to do with money, right? Now, of course, they're fighting for the undisputed title, the WBA, the WBC, the IBF, and the WBO. And Andre Ward says, now this is, I'm telling you, man, I'm a huge fan of Andre Ward. I mean, a huge fan of Andre Ward. But right here, I think Andre Ward is a little bit off. Not just a little bit off. I think Andre Ward is a lot off. First, he says, because he's sounding very much, and I know people will say that that other people feel this way about Terence, but he got out of himself a little bit, because he says that, I could care less about the trinkets. I could care less about the belts. I could care less about all of that stuff. You can't treat Terence Crawford like a bum and try to take all the money for the fight and give Terence Crawford nothing for the fight. You guys are negotiating against yourself to get this, as far as getting this fight done, right? So he fully puts the blame on Al Haymon and Errol Spence Jr. for that taking place. Now, first and foremost, Floyd Mayweather Jr. said they're going. I don't know. I'm sure Andre Ward is going off with something that's told him directly and not going off just ESPN reports. I have enough confidence in Andre Ward to believe that he's either talked to Terence Crawford or whatever. Right now, here's the problem. If you're saying that they're negotiating against themselves, and that he's not some bum and the belts don't matter and all that, well, then what does matter? The problem that I see is that Terence Crawford did not, for years, stayed over there at Top Rank with an organization that did not promote him, a place where he was not able to actually validate that man is a big draw in the sport of boxing. Now, he's a known commodity. Everybody knows that he's an excellent fighter. But the way that the money in boxing typically works is that the people that sell the most tickets and people that sell pay-per-views are the ones that get the lion's share of the money, right? And it is and if you're in a situation where somebody is fighting Canelo Alvarez is the one that is going to make the lion's share of the money. That's just how it is. And people had told Terence Crawford for years and years and years, you need to leave Top Rank. Top Rank is not making the big fights for you. Top Rank is not promoting you like they should be promoting you, right? A bunch of different examples like that. How he didn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, right? He was saying he wanted the Manny Pacquiao fight. He didn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight. Bob Arum said he was the one that shut down the Manny Pacquiao fight. He also, won the undisputed title at 140 pounds. What happened with that? Bob Arum and Top Rank did not even sell him as the fighter of the year that year. They were pushing Lomachenko when he was on Showtime, HBO before that. And Golden Boy and Top Rank were both doing fights on HBO. Who were they pushing? Not Terence Crawford. They're pushing Canelo Alvarez. They're pushing Gennady Golovkin. They're pushing Vasily Lomachenko. They're pushing all of these guys over the top of Terence Crawford, right? And everybody told Terence Crawford that was the case. So if Terence Crawford is now, and I'm just acting as if it's true that he's not getting the money that he wants, even though he said that the money is not the issue, is whether or not he gets approval over the expenses. But we'll just get to what Andre Ward said, that it's the money. If it is the money, then that is on him. Because and if you don't recall, let me tell you, on Trill Boxing Talk, maybe about 3 years ago, when people were asking his manager, why don't you sign with somebody other than the PBC? They're not treating you, other than Top Rank, they're not treating you right. Right. And Bomac says, look, we are getting guaranteed money. Big guaranteed money. And Errol Spence Jr. is living paycheck to paycheck. Now, what did he mean? Paycheck to paycheck means he has to sell his tickets. He has to sell pay-per-views. He doesn't have a certain guarantee that he is going to get for a fight. Errol Spence Jr. took that route. He was offered a deal with Top Rank. And turned down a deal with Top Rank to go with the PBC because he believed that he could sell himself with lower guarantees, with higher pay-per-views, and with selling out stadiums. That is a choice that Errol Spence Jr. made. But Terence Crawford, on the other hand, when he had the opportunity to move over to the model where they would promote him like that, he chose not to. You cannot say that somebody that is the cash cow in that type of situation, that made specific choices and to take the chances that he took to be able to earn and sell pay-per-views and sell out stadiums, is because this guy is a more skilled fighter than the other guys that he fought. All of a sudden, all that goes away, and Terence Crawford needs to move over from a scenario where he is where he's getting guaranteed money over to a scenario where nobody is offering him any guaranteed money, and then cry about the money that you get for the fight when you get out of there. That's just how that goes. And it goes that way regardless of who you are in life. If you make certain choices about what you do in your life, and the business decisions that you make are paying off for you, it's paying off for you, all of a sudden it doesn't pay off for you anymore. You can't go complaining and asking everybody else to change how they do business just because you think you deserve more. No, if anybody negotiated themselves into a unnecessarily weak position in this particular negotiation, it was Terence Crawford, with the decisions that he's made over a series of years, that while he was making the decision, worked out for him, where he's getting $4 million, $5 million, $6 million guaranteed. Errol's getting $1 million, $1.5 million guaranteed. And the rest of his money, like Bomac said, was coming paycheck to paycheck. Who's buying the pay-per-view and who's actually buying tickets to those fights? So as far as, all the other conversations about whether or not, you get to approve expenses or all of that. Look, these guys can say that we deserve the lion's share of the money because they're the ones with the record of generating the lion's share of the money, while you literally have every other promoter in boxing saying they don't even want to sign Terence Crawford. That's just the truth. And it's unfair to other people if you act like your decisions later down the line don't matter, and that their decisions that they've made that got themselves in that position don't matter. they matter. Same scenario with Gervonta Davis and like somebody like Shakur Stevens or Lomachenko. If it winds up being the case that Lomachenko isn't getting guaranteed money from Top Rank anymore, and he wants to fight Gervonta Davis, and he's going to go on a pay-per-view and make money off of those ticket sales, guess what? That money is going to the guy that sells those tickets. And that's just fair. Point blank fair in the real world, how everything works. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.